Hello viewer, welcome to my YouTube channel Software Testing. Today I'll talk about software performance testing using LoadRunner. As you know, LoadRunner is the one of most popular and famous tool for software performance testing. So LoadRunner has three components. One is VUGen, which is used for creating LoadRunner script. Another one is controller, which is used for creating scenario and run the performance test. Another one is analyzer, which is analyze the test result and create the test report. So in my previous tutorial, I showed how to create LoadRunner script using VUGen. Today I'll show you how to create scenario and run the performance test using controller. So let's go to the computer screen. I'll show you step-by-step process how to utilize controller for performance testing. So now I am at computer screen. I'll show you step-by-step process how to run performance test using LoadRunner controller. So let's open the controller. Here is three component of LoadRunner. One is virtual user generator that used for creating performance test script, and second one is the controller that used to create scenario and run the performance test. Once you run the performance test, you get the test result. So you can take that test result to the analyzer, and with the analyzer you can analyze the test result and you can create the performance test report. That's the three component of the LoadRunner. So in my previous tutorial, I showed you how to create your script using LoadRunner using virtual user generator. That is completed. Today's task is used for creating scenario and test run. So let's open the controller first, then we will go step by step. So here is the controller. Open that controller. What the scenario? In my scenario controller, we will use the web tool application, which is the built-in application with the LoadRunner. So that let's go for the application now, then I will go for the controller. This is our LoadRunner web tool application. That once I created the script, the user will be sign up in the application. Then user will book their ticket over here, flight booking. Once you book the ticket, it will be show up in the itinerary section how many ticket is booking. So today's tutorial, whatever I will show, LoadRunner will virtual user will generate login to the application, then they will book the ticket, then they will sign up. In this scenario, I'll go through the LoadRunner controller. So then we will take out that script and we will run the performance test. Once performance test is completed, then we will come back to this application to see that ticket already booked or not. Right? That is my today's tutorial goal. So let's go to the controller. Once you will open the controller, you will get this pop-up new scenario. Right? Once you will get that, there is two different type of scenario type. One is manual scenario, another one is goal-oriented scenario. Today I will cover manual scenario. Then once you hit the manual scenario and you see the second section, select the LoadRunner script. We will do the LoadRunner script, and whatever you have the script available, most of the time it will show up in here. If your script is not in here, then you can go to the browse button and you can import your script over here too. This is web tool booking. This is our script and I will take that one. Once you selected the script, you need to click the add button and your scenario script will be added in this scenario section. There is another button, it is called removed. Let's say I will add another script in here, add. Now question is, by mistake I have taken this script, so I am able to remove from here. Click remove. It's a simple thing. So add button, you know how it works. Remove button, how you know how it works. Then browse button, it will browse your script and it will take it in the available script section. Then record. Also you can record your script here using virtual user generator. And also if you have a record in the ALM, then you can take the ALM script in here, then you can run too. So anyway, we are taking our physical location script and then we take it to the scenario, then we need to click OK. Once you click OK, your scenario will be in design mode. You see the below there is design, one is run tab. One design in completed,
then it automatically switch to the run tab, and it will show you the runtime environment, transaction response time, hit per second, all the graph, everything you will see up on this run mode tab. So first thing first, we need to set the result location, result setting. Here is the, if you don't select anything, it will go to the by default in the template folder. So let me check at the desktop, we have a result folder or not. So LR result, I have something over here, let me delete that thing. We will use this LR result folder. Okay, then go to the controller, here browse, we will see LR result available here or not. Yes, it is here. Select there. Okay, also you can do the name too. Let me result, I'll do web tour booking. This will be our result name. Then click OK. Once run is completed, your result will be saved in there. So first window, you can add the more script over here if you need to add, or if you have multiple script over here, you can remove from here too. First button is the, once your scenario is completed, you can run from here, start scenario. Also you can go to the scenario and you can start. So let's complete the scenario, then we will come for running. So here is the script name, here is the script path, and here is the virtual location. Virtual location basically when you will work in real-time environment. Let's say you are working in New York, your virtual location is the California, so you can select from that location to over here. Also, as I am doing it from my local desktop, so nothing is over here, so it is none. The next portion is percentage mode. If it is one script, so 100%. If you have multiple script, you can put one script 50%, another script 25%, another script is 20%. Similar way, based on scenario, you can select that thing. And the last portion is load generator. Load generator basically where you will generate your load when you will run your test. Let's say you are running 200 VUGen, it will generate the load in a, it is basically server. So you need to select that server over here. As we are not doing anything with the outside server, it is on local host, that means my local PC. So that's click OK. It is local host. That this portion scenario script is completed. The next window is service level agreement. So if you have any service level agreement, you can set it up over here, or you can set up new service level agreement, or you can select from here. So if you click new over here, there is the measurement criteria, start, you can click next, you will see the measurement, transaction, load criteria, threshold, and finish, all the thing you need to set up, then click OK. So we are not doing it right now, so let me cancel it. Yes, this is the service level agreement, you can do that. Then come to the next window, scenario casual. Scenario casual, you can name the casual over here. Scenario, there is two type of scenario, one is real world casual, one is basic casual. Here is the basic casual. Let me expand that, I can do that or not. Here is the basic casual we have. So basically we will go for the real world casual, but what is the difference? Basic casual, you have some limited option. Yes, you see that option is very limited. Now real world casual, we will get this pop-up when you will switch the casual. So first casual is initialization. You see that whatever default tool comes in, graph is showing in that way. So when you will change the setting over here, your graph will be also changed. So open that one, just double click over here. So we are not doing initialize is VUGen just before it run. We will do initialize as it is a short test only for the demonstration purpose. I'll do only 2 VUGen. That's why I'm taking initialize 1 VUGen is 5 seconds. I'll put 5 seconds. then apply, then hit OK. Thereafter is the 10 VUGen, 2 VUGen is 15 seconds. Double click that one too. As I mentioned, I'll use the 2 VUGen. Let me 2, and we'll do 1 VUGen is 5 second, 0.5 second. Then as soon as you will click apply, you will see this graph will be changed. Apply, you see it is changed. Then hit OK. The next option is the duration. It is the important thing. Your test might run 12 hour, 24 hour, or 4 hours, 6 hour, whatever it is. You need to configure it over here. Run for it is 5 minutes, but I will run it for 4 minutes. 0.4. Then apply. You see the graph also change. Last graph, you see all VUGen 5 every 30 seconds. We are not doing that setting. We'll go from here. So we'll do 1 VUGen. The way it is initialized, same way I'll do stop this thing too. So every 5 seconds I'll do 1 VUGen. Apply. You see that last graph down it changes. Hit OK. That's all. My scenario is ready. One thing I forgot to mention, just in here is one runtime setting. Here is the runtime setting. It is this setting created at the time of script creation. Also you can modify it over here too. Let me see the run logic. Run logic, it is basically 4 iteration. Pacing, it has nothing mentioned over here. I'll do the pacing. Pacing means 1 iteration done, then you can put some interval time, let's say 30 seconds, 60 seconds. 1 iteration done, then all VUGen will wait that time. Thereafter it will go for next iteration. So I'll do the 60-second pacing time in between the iteration. So that is the reason I come up over here, and also log think time, whatever it is needed. Replay think time as recorded. Whatever in script, it will play around with that. So only these two, or any other scenario you need to check up over here setting, you can do before run. You can complete this one too. Hit OK. Now my scenario is completely ready. Now we can run our test. As I mentioned, you can run it from here, you can run it from scenario. Scenario start. As soon as you click over here, it is in run mode. You see one VUGen is ready, another is down, but it will be ready too within 5 seconds. Then one is running, another one is ready. Within 5 seconds it will start running. 2 VUGen. Now it is running. In the right side you can see that running 2 VUGen, past transaction 2, and also you can see the graph activity in below, how it is running, transaction response time, hit per second. Those are things coming up over here too. Now if something wrong or something, any mistake, you can stop right away your run before doing lot of things. Also you can add VUGen too, you can run and stop VUGen too, or you can pause scheduler too. Anything, whatever needed, you can do in this at the runtime too. So at the runtime, what you need to monitor, everything if goes smoothly, so you can wait for run completion, or you can monitor manually by yourself. Later on, once run is completed, then you can test the result, you can analyze whatever you need to, you can do that too with the test result. So it is running. This 1 minute 30 seconds already gone. So we need to wait for the 4 minutes, then we will see that. And also here is the available graph. If you double click every section, let's say running VUGen, right? You see down over here how many VUGen, how many time taken, all are the mentioned over here. Running, ready, finished, error. There is no error. In the similar way, you can see the transaction response time. Transaction response time, there is 3 transactions we have: login, flight booking, and sign up. Login and sign up, I mean sign out, it should not take that much time. So basically most time will take flight booking. So similarly you can see the time over here. In the maximum time 6 second 6.649 it is taken maximum, and minimum it takes 0.541, and average 0.593, standard 0.04, minimum 0.16. Those type of transaction time you can watch and monitor, and based on that you need to create your report and you need to pass your comment if there is any issue, if there is any concern. If graph activity is usually abnormal, there is nothing normal, is too user, it is taking time, resources, it is taking a lot of activity, more than 80%, then you need to CPU uses, all other thing you need to mention. So it is all the counter over here. You can check the all different type of counter. Transaction pass, you can double click, here is the transaction. Then transaction per second, it is not configured yet. Total transaction per second pass, total transaction point average 0.133. so this is almost 3:35, 3 minute or almost 4 minute it is running. You see the graph, you see the hit per second is between graph, there is a gap. It is basically this 60-second gap is we put the pacing time 60 seconds, that's 60 second waiting, then it start again execution to user, then wait again, start executing. Those the graph it is many. So it is almost done. I believe it will stop 4 minutes 16 seconds. It is, you see, gradually exiting. So then 2 will be stopped, then it will send the test result in the location, then it will finally it will stop. So one user stop, then after 5 seconds another user will stop too. You see the result is sending to the location. So result already sent it to the location. So we need to check two things. One is the result location, that our result is there. Another thing, we'll go to the application, we need to see the ticket already booked or not. You see, here is the web tour booking, the result name we mentioned. Here is our test result. We'll go this test result later on for another tutorial, which is for analyzer. Today I'm not going it there because video will be so long if I do the analyzer. So here is the application. Let's go to the itinerary. Let's see, we have ticket booked already. That was empty, only the performance testing run it created, book the ticket. That was our purpose. All the ticket can be booked, 10 ticket booked. So that's basically when you do the real world performance test. Let's say your application can handle 200 user requests at the same time. Within 10-hour run, it activity goes smoothly all the time, so application performance did not go down and there is no bottleneck of your application. Those type of scenario you need to monitor and test. So those type of activity you can get from your performance test results. And also CPU uses, memory uses, physical memory, all other counter, you will see that graph. If there is any unusual activity, you can figure it out from those graph too. So those I will discuss in the analyzer section. What graph, what you need to monitor, what response time, what is the hit per second, everything I'll discuss on the analyzer section. So that's all about for today's tutorial, LoadRunner Controller.
I believe those who are new in software performance testing, this video will be very helpful for themselves. If you think this is helpful, please like my video, subscribe my channel and share it to others. Also, if you have any question, please make a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching this video.